This voice is taken from an article with the title, How to Prepare for Economic Events Listed on the Calendar, which has been published on TRADERTALKSNET. When it comes to preparing for economic events listed on the calendar, it is important to understand the implications of each event and how it could potentially affect the forex markets. It is also important to understand the basics of technical and fundamental analysis in order to be able to determine the potential impact of an event on a currency pair. Firstly, it is important to understand the concept of economic news releases and how they can affect the forex market. Economic news releases are reports published by governmental and non-governmental organizations that provide information on a country or region's economic performance. These reports usually include statistics such as gross domestic product, GDP, unemployment rate, consumer price index, CPI, and other economic indicators. The information contained in these reports can have a direct impact on the value of a currency pair, as it provides insight into the current and future economic performance of the country or region in question. As such, it is important to pay attention to economic news releases and be aware of their potential implications. In addition to understanding the concept of economic news releases, it is important to also understand the basics of technical and fundamental analysis. Technical analysis is the study of historical price movements of a currency pair in order to gain insight into its future direction. Fundamental analysis is study of economic and political events in order to gain insight into the future direction of a currency pair. Both of these forms of analysis are important tools for traders and can be used to make informed decisions about when to enter or exit trades. By combining both technical and fundamental analysis, traders can gain a better understanding of how economic events may affect a currency pair's price. In order to prepare for economic events listed on the calendar, it is important to keep up to date on the latest news and events related to the countries and regions affected. This can be done by regularly reading economic reports, news websites, and other sources of information. In addition to keeping up to date on the news, it is important to also use both technical and fundamental analysis to gain insight into the potential impact of an event on a currency pair. By studying the historical price movements of a currency pair and analyzing its current economic and political environment, traders can gain a better understanding of how economic events may affect its future direction. Finally, it is important to consider the potential risks associated with trading around economic events. As the forex market can be highly volatile, it is important to be aware of potential risks associated with trading around an event, such as increased volatility, increased spreads, and gap size in the market. By understanding the concept of economic news releases, the basics of technical and fundamental analysis, and the potential risks associated with trading around economic events, traders can better prepare for economic events listed on the calendar. By following these steps, traders can gain a better understanding of how these events may affect the forex markets and make informed decisions about when to enter or exit trades.